Hi, America, often heralded as the land of immigrants, stands as a testament to the dreams and aspirations of countless individuals who have traversed oceans, crossed borders, and defied the odds to seek a better life. This narrative is woven into the very fabric of the nation, a rich tapestry of cultures, languages, and histories that converge to create a unique identity. From the earliest days of colonization to the modern era, the story of America is inextricably linked to the journeys of those who sought refuge, opportunity, and a place to call home. The tale begins long before the founding of the United States. Indigenous peoples inhabited the land, each tribe with its own distinct culture, language, and traditions. However, the arrival of European explorers in the late 15th century marked the beginning of a new chapter. The Spanish, French, Dutch, and English laid claim to vast territories, often disregarding the rich tapestry of Native American cultures. The quest for wealth and resources drove many to these shores, and the promise of land and prosperity drew others into the fold. The early 17th century saw the establishment of the first permanent English settlement in Jamestown, Virginia, in 1607. This marked a significant turning point as settlers sought to create a new life in a land filled with promise. The Pilgrims, in search of religious freedom, followed soon after, landing at Plymouth Rock in 1620. Their journey, fraught with hardship and loss, exemplified the resilience of the human spirit. They sought a sanctuary where they could worship freely, and their story became emblematic of the immigrant experience in America. As the colonies expanded, so too did the influx of diverse groups seeking refuge from persecution, famine, and war. The 19th century ushered in a wave of immigrants from Ireland, Germany, Italy, and Eastern Europe, each group bringing its own customs, traditions, and dreams. The Irish, fleeing the devastating potato famine, faced hostility and discrimination upon their arrival, yet they persevered, contributing to the labor force and enriching American culture with their music, food, and festivals. The German immigrants brought with them a strong work ethic and a vibrant community spirit, establishing breweries, farms, and businesses that would become integral to the American landscape. The story of America is also marked by the darker chapters of its history, particularly the transatlantic slave trade. Enslaved Africans were forcibly brought to the Americas, stripped of their identities and subjected to unimaginable suffering. Their resilience, however, birthed a rich cultural heritage that has profoundly shaped American music, art, and cuisine. The struggle for freedom and equality became a cornerstone of the American narrative, culminating in the Civil Rights Movement, which sought to rectify the injustices that had persisted for centuries. As the 20th century dawned, America continued to attract immigrants from around the globe. The Ellis Island processing station became a symbol of hope for millions arriving in search of a better life. Families stood in long lines, their hearts filled with anticipation and trepidation, as they navigated the bureaucratic maze that would determine their fate. The stories of those who passed through its gates are etched in the annals of history, each one a testament to the courage and determination of individuals who dared to dream. The Great Migration saw African Americans leave the rural South for urban centers in the North, seeking economic opportunities and escaping the oppressive Jim Crow laws. This movement not only transformed cities like Chicago and Detroit but also gave rise to an explosion of cultural expression known as the Harlem Renaissance. Artists, writers, and musicians flourished, their voices resonating with the struggles and triumphs of their communities. This rich cultural output became a defining feature of American identity, showcasing the beauty that emerges from diversity. The latter half of the 20th century brought new waves of immigration, as political upheaval, conflict, and economic instability drove people from Latin America, Asia, and the Middle East to seek refuge in America. The Vietnam War resulted in the resettlement of Vietnamese refugees, while the Cuban Revolution led to a mass exodus of Cubans seeking freedom. Each group faced its own set of challenges, yet they contributed to the mosaic of American life, enriching the nation with their customs, languages, and perspectives. The narrative of America as the land of immigrants is not without its complexities. Throughout history, waves of nativism and xenophobia have emerged, often fueled by fear and misunderstanding. The Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882, for instance, barred Chinese laborers from entering the country, reflecting a growing sentiment against immigrants perceived as threats to American jobs and culture. Similarly, during World War II, Japanese Americans were unjustly interned, their rights stripped away in a climate of fear and suspicion. These dark moments serve as reminders of the ongoing struggle for acceptance and equality faced by immigrant communities. Yet, despite these challenges, the resilience of immigrants has been a driving force behind America's progress. They have played pivotal roles in shaping the economy, contributing to innovation, and fostering cultural exchange, from the industrious laborers who built the railroads to the entrepreneurs who founded successful businesses. Immigrants have been integral to the nation's growth. The stories of individuals like Andrew Carnegie, a Scottish immigrant who became a titan of industry, and Sergey Brin, a Russian Jewish immigrant who co-founded Google, illustrate the boundless potential that immigration can unleash. The contributions of immigrants extend beyond the economic realm. They have enriched American culture in profound ways. The culinary landscape, for instance, is a vibrant reflection of this diversity. Italian pasta, Mexican tacos, Chinese dumplings, and Indian curries have all found a place on American tables, showcasing the fusion of flavors that define the nation's cuisine. Music, too, bears the imprint of immigrant influences, with genres like jazz, blues, and hip-hop emerging from the confluence of various cultural traditions. Education, too, has been shaped by the immigrant experience. Schools across the country are often microcosms of the world, where students from diverse backgrounds come together to learn and grow. Bilingual education programs aim to honor linguistic heritage while fostering integration, creating an environment where cultural exchange flourishes. The stories of immigrant students overcoming adversity to achieve academic success are a testament to the enduring spirit of resilience and determination. In recent years, the conversation surrounding immigration has intensified, often becoming a flashpoint for political debate. The narratives of immigrants are frequently reduced to statistics and policy discussions, overshadowing the humanity of those who seek a better life. The plight of asylum seekers fleeing violence and persecution, the challenges faced by undocumented immigrants, and the dreams of those striving for citizenship are stories that deserve to be told with empathy and understanding. The challenges of navigating a complex immigration system can be daunting. Many immigrants face obstacles such as language barriers, cultural differences, and economic hardships. Yet, community organizations and advocates work tirelessly to provide support, helping newcomers acclimate to their new environment. These efforts highlight the importance of solidarity and compassion in a society that often grapples with division. As America continues to evolve, the narrative of immigration remains central to its identity. The ongoing arrival of new immigrants enriches the nation, infusing it with fresh ideas, perspectives, and energy. The experiences of immigrants serve as a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring pursuit of the American dream, a dream that is not confined to any one group but is shared by all who seek a place to belong. The future of America as the land of immigrants lies in its ability to embrace this diversity and foster an inclusive society. It requires a commitment to understanding, compassion, and collaboration. As the nation grapples with the complexities of immigration policy, it is essential to remember that each statistic represents a story, a life, and a dream. The journey of immigrants is not merely a historical narrative, it is an ongoing saga that shapes the present and future of America. In the end, the essence of America as the land of immigrants is encapsulated in the stories of individuals who have dared to dream. It is found in the laughter of children playing in multicultural neighborhoods, in the aromas wafting from diverse kitchens, and in the vibrant celebrations of cultural heritage. The spirit of America thrives in its ability to welcome, to learn from one another, and to forge connections that transcend borders. The land of immigrants is not just a place, it is an idea, a belief in the power of hope, resilience, and the shared pursuit of a better tomorrow.